I'm going to tell you a story, but the first thing you have to understand is time doesn't work the way you think it does. You can go however because I'm the one who talk to you, and welcome to the cult. So, fun fact about this movie. It has come to my attention that idiot ghost knew this movie was going to be, like, at least theorized, and apparently fantasized about doing to me what happened to it at the end of this movie, which is beyond dumb because it would require Terracin to exist. Isn't that hilarious? Like, this idiot ghost literally actually came after me because this script got written where it theoretically got really tortured at the end. So it thought it could, like, flip the script and make me have that happen to it. When that requires a Terracin Dylan Dixon. It just does. It does. That cannot work that way. But, more hilarious part of it. Earlier today, I made it so the experience of what happens to it inside of Terracin Dylan Dixon at the end became equated with it to heaven 84,000 times. When I get to that part, y'all gonna love it. Because this isn't anything but funny. Especially since it found out that I was going to write it and decided to try to do it to me without a person to put me into to do it to. And then I did this to it. So check this out. So, like, there's this whole thing about traveling through time and bad stuff with the Neanderthals and bad stuff with, like, winged human progenitors. And, like, it's screaming out, so this is how I keep these idiots from flying. And, like, deliberately using magic to make sure that they didn't become part of our modern gene pool. Because this is something that the Autobot is, like, wicked proud of. Like, it bragged about it so much. So, like, I have very little faith in what that little idiot said. I have deep questions of whether I should believe something that actually out there, because, like, why should I believe it? But apparently it's saying right now, why shouldn't I believe it? Which is terrifying and horrific and vile. Whoa, what the actual heck? I think it just said, like, I needed to have faith that it actually did something bad magically to the Neanderthals and to the winged humans that gave them one be by the mark. Yeah? I mean, was it the specific thing you said? I can't talk about that. Like, not on the show. Oh, right. I don't know why I brought it up. Yeah, I don't know why you brought it up, actually. I don't know why you brought up confirmation that you did something magically bad to, I guess, really, actually? Like, are you just, like, straight up saying that, like, I need to have certainty that you did something really specifically bad to the Neanderthals and to the winged ones to get them less in our gene pool in the Neanderthal case and, like, absolutely not our gene pool in the wings case? I would like you to believe that. Okay. Well, that's a lot to process. Like, all right, I'll process that, and I will, I guess, actually believe that. Horrific as that is, but I don't know why you want me to. Okay, so moving on. Um, then there's the M word of the gods, and other stuff associated with it. There is what if I could move to a new body? I could use a person as a glove. Baby Jesus and apotheosis. Shudder. The Kaladula and the Turduckening. August 31st, 1988, a D&D character sheet and a wish. Corn maze, dressing stolen clothes, targeting certain people as CMs to give yourself camouflage. Next scene, the M word for all occasions. I'm getting high from emming children. Those are both things that you're very, very excited about the fact you did. This is very accurate. Wow. All right. Well, my heaven is emming. See, with superpowers while wearing the stinking humans like gloves, and sundering and unwinding, and if I can manage it, untwisting too, like untwisting human flesh in real life, like thread. I believe it's referring to muscle fibers, and I want to be able to do it to their ghosts as well. And I want this to also the Calatula too, if I can have it happen. How accurate is that? Oh, it then should say 100%. All right. You said it on me. I mean, well, I physically let the words come. I mean, you confirmed it through me, but you said it, not me. Garba ziktadika garba. That's the worst word ever in this context. That's the worst combination of words ever, and I don't approve. Pamanaraka musical number. Thou, DF glove collector, thou art the pariah of perdition. Scene 25, the Enum and the Nephilim War. Now, this is actually deeply cool. Because the Dabada is essentially the Enum. It is the most, evil, awful, destructive Nephilim in the Bible, specifically the Book of Enoch. It's the one that's the worst. And it's basically we get to watch this thing have all of this power as the Enum and watch it get whooped during the Nephilim War. Because, it's all against the Enum. It's all against the Enum. It's always against the Dabada. Because, no one likes the M word of the gods. Because, who would? Alright, so. Scene 26. January 11th, the morning after. The smartphone with another phone charm. Hey there, Dabada. You're screwed. You're in human territory. And you just made us all your enemy. And, we're getting Terracin out. And you're staying in. And in the meantime, if you don't come up with 32 grand, Dabada, we're taking out all your teeth. And we're debating if we're giving you anesthetic or not. Just, think about that. And by the way, don't even try with the embassy. If you think they're going to have any sympathy for the fact you stole an American citizen's body and got into trouble with it, that ain't happening. So, and only go to see Terracin's family if you really want to get humiliated. And the kid just dips out with a literal actual video of the Dabada and Terracin going through exactly what's going through the Dabada's head as it's reliving all of its glory days and its worst terrible defeat. And with Terracin basically giving commentary the entire time without it even realizing that it's going on. This is great. So, goes to the U.S. Embassy. Doesn't go well. Goes to see the family. Goes even worse. Gets black bagged. Family goes home. On January 12th, it's sitting in a dentist chair. A monk shows up from Angkor Wat. Oh wait, so they so they basically, in place of an aesthetic, they load it full of paralytics. And this is the part where it's really dumb that this idiot ghost decided that it could do this to me inside of Terrason's body without Terrason existing. It loads this body that has this like old evil ghost in it that stole the body from the dude who actually got born into it. Full of paralytics, and laugh about the fact it doesn't have an aesthetic. And then it was like, at least I'll have this asshole Terracin getting tortured with me. And in comes a monk from Angkor Wat. Terracin gets pulled out, and the tooth extraction begins. And he's like, no, you can't get Terracin out of here. I at least need to be able to have the satisfaction of having him go through it. No, this means I'm lost. I can't lose. And then, after the thorough surgery, where we get to hear this little idiot ghost screaming about how this isn't fair. No, this can't be happening to me. No, I'm supposed to win. Next day, January 13th, plastic surgeon installs like strips of like formerly Terracin's flesh to replace the lost teeth, so it has like worm teeth and it has like face creepers, and like his D gets like 4 ways, and like it gets put into a cage and forced to live as an urban legend in a cage until May 1st, 2052. In the shadow of Angkor Wat, it's hung or hanged. Yeah, it's hanged. Hanged is for people. Or actually, it's an object at that point. It's hung. And then, in between those 2 points, there is the very, very wealthy man that bought that idiot's teeth, because those teeth are like the most priceless individual teeth in human history at that point. And inside, Terracin is only the Devata, who, by the way, I made experience this for itself one time to make it hate it, then 84,000 times where I literally actually coached it into believing that that was its new heaven, is being inside of Terracin and having that happen to it at my hands. And I'm pretty sure it hasn't figured it out yet. By the way, that was the really big spell I was talking about earlier today. And it works so well on its own. While I was considering what my one mantra after that would be, it volunteered and co-signed on opening a heaven's gate for me, because that's how deeply I indoctrinated to believe that having that happen to it at my hands was heaven itself. This is Oracle. I'm gonna sing myself out. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to, if you would like to, comment below. Thank you. This. Talk to you later from Oracle me. Peace out to all of you out in the weave.